Welcome back everyone to PGA Tour 2K23. This is Crash Conroe and today we are playing Torrey Pines South course. Today they added Torrey Pines North and South courses to the game and we will be playing this round as Tiger Woods. This is actually the first round I'm playing with one of the pro golfers on this game. Every single round I've done before this I've just played as my my own golfer. We're going to take it back to 2008, the US Open was here. Tiger winning in a 19-hole playoff with Rocco Mediate. Of course, back then they played the full 18 for the playoff, but it still went to sudden death and they took it to the 19th. That's actually one of the very few moments I caught live for golf. Like, I don't actually watch that much kind of live golf. I'm not really able to, and other reasons, but yeah, I actually watched most of this event. This was when I was pretty into it at the time, and yeah, I remember seeing Tiger kind of struggle around the course, but somehow he still got the job done. So we are going to play Torrey Pines South as Tiger Woods, and we're on pin 4 for this, just to reenact the Sunday of that event. So here we go, Torrey Pines South, hole 1. Definitely a difficult course, so we'll have to see how we do here. And it's a lovely drive to start, 102%. I just had a couple of practice swings, and I'm not used to seeing a different swing type. Also, I'm not used to swinging with someone right-handed because my guy is left-handed. So yeah, it's pretty interesting already, but lovely shot to begin with. We're going to have approach to this first tee. To this first pin, sorry, not tee. We've just teed off. And I think pitching wedge is just about okay. I'm going to give a bit of loft. I feel like this might go a bit too long by itself. And this is uphill, so better to be short. It's another really good swing, but unfortunately that's still going right. I think the swing plane was actually leaning to the right the whole way, so that's probably going to be a tricky putt from there. Tiger is walking past the divot he's just caused. That's not good, Tiger. Come on. I'd actually be amazed if this game programmed that animation. And it's 134 green speed. It's actually pretty slow. I think this ball's going to turn a fair bit. Have we got the line right? No, that's staying high. That's staying high by a long way. So it's going to be a par on the first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this course is going to be pretty tough. Obviously, in the US Open, the scores were pretty high. No one was really scoring well. I'd like to think we'd score a bit better, this is a game. This isn't real life. Surely we can score a little bit better than the real life counterparts, maybe. It all depends on the swing, especially the swing plane, which was off again on that tee shot, but it does stay in play. And this is a short par 4 here, so definitely looking for our first birdie here. And it's a tricky pin 4, because the green is kind of running downhill off the green, so we're going to have to get this pitch shot perfect. I'm going to put spin on it. Pretty good swing, leaning left a bit. Should spin pretty quickly. Yep, really good shot from Tiger there. He likes it, and this should really be first birdie of the round. We absolutely smash it in. And we are 1 under through 2 at Torrey Pines South. So this was used for the US Open 2008 and then 2019, I believe, as well. Jon Rahm won there. So obviously I'm playing as Tiger now, but I could play the North course as Jon Rahm. Okay, so hole 3, yeah, it's this one. Pretty downhill. Is a 4-iron going to be enough because the wind is into me, but the wind is not that strong. I do feel like a 4 might be okay. Oh, that's going to be off to the left though, a lot. We pulled that massively, and the fast coming out, that is all the way off to the left. And it's going to keep rolling. I think we're just about going to get away from those bushes. I don't think we're going to touch them. Now I'm going to try and pitch this one out of here. Oh god, this is all downhill. This is not where you want to be. That's not bad, That's really not bad. I don't think that's going to roll away. I think that's going to stay up there. And we're left with a pretty short par putt, and we get it. That is a really good save from there, honestly. I'll take that. Absolutely take that. Tough pitch shot from well below the green. Heavy rough with a strong slope away from the pin, but we get the power perfectly right. And that is what Tiger can do. See, we're going to get punished hard on these fairways if the swing plane is not good. Like that. I've gone the other way now. I've pushed it right. And the slow coming out as well. So we're in the bunker. Still reachable though, I think. Should be. Yep. Could possibly pull off a good shot here. Pin is kind of tucked at the front, which is quite nice as long as I don't overhit this. I think an 8 iron might be enough. It's going to be close. I'm going to hit an 8 though. I don't want to be long. A better swing. And that needs to roll for me a little bit. If it does, it could be good. Pretty big bounce. Not quite going to get to the green. It's going to sit at the front. We have a chip. For the birdie. Not very good again. Just pulled a little bit left and the fast coming out. I have said it before. I'm not very good at those green side chips at the moment. It's very difficult to get the timing right. And of course the swing plane as well. Just seems a bit random really if I'm going to get it in or not. Okay, once again we're getting there. It is improving. As the holes go on. Just hopefully we can keep it. Tempo's been pretty good so far. I haven't had any black tempos so far. We are only on hole 5 though. I'm sure they'll come at some point. Okay, so pin 4 on this one. Off to the right. Again, very difficult pin placement. I think I'm going to hit the pitching wedge because I kind of want to be short here. And that could work out. I pushed it right, but I also hit the fast. Should come back. It's not really doing that though. Here's going to be in the rough on the right. I took quite a risky approach there, to be honest. I was aiming quite far right. And again, it's just gone left. I think that was just a mix of the tempo, the swing plane, and the slope I was on. I think everything just made that go right. But we're going to get another par. Par 5 coming up. Let's hopefully add another birdie to Tiger Woods' scorecard here. I've just kind of noticed Tiger's driver goes 305. Which is pretty far. I can't actually remember what my own driver goes in this game. Now I've pulled that left a little bit. And I'm hoping that's going to bounce right for me. I should have aimed more right there. But I think we're going to get away with it. Yeah, it's a good shot. We're in the fairway. And I think we have a 3 iron to this one. What does Tiger have in his bag? 5 wood, 3 wood driver. 3. What's he missing? Oh, he's missing a gap wedge. Yeah, Tiger doesn't have a gap wedge. This is a bit between 4 iron and 3. I'm actually going to hit a 4. It's not too bad. I think that's going to go left. Is it going to get a big bounce and roll left for me? Oh no, that's a really soft bounce. I think I left all the conditions on default. By the looks of it, the fairways are bouncing quite high, but the greens aren't. I think the greens are quite soft. Uphill putt for the eagle. Most of the break is at the start of this one. Needs to stop turning. Oh, it does stop turning at the end, but just broke a little bit too much at the start. But it is going to be a birdie. Well played hole. 2 under through 6. On the tough Torrey Pines South course. Again, it's a good swing. I'm aiming a little bit more right at the moment because I feel like either a fast or a pull on the swing plane is going to make it go left. That seems to be the trend at the moment, and that was a good idea there. It's a good drive. Based on what the grid lines are doing here, I'm going to kind of aim this one left and below the hole. Tiger's a bit between clubs here. Look at that. 25 yards between sandwich and pitching wedge. But there's barely any wind, so I think sandwich is fine. It's a slight slow, but that might actually work out for me. Because that's going to go closer to the pin. Unless that spins back. No, it doesn't. That's well played. That's pretty much exactly where I wanted it. Except a bit more left, but hopefully we can get this putt in here for another birdie. It's on its way. Middle of the cup. Good putt. And it's 2 birdies in a row here. If you like what you're seeing, guys, remember to leave a like on the video. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more from me. I pretty much just play this game. So it's always, you know, rounds of golf, doing interesting things. I've got a career mode. I play TGC Tours on Twitch at the moment. So a par 3, 22 feet up, but there is some very slight tailwind here. And I think being long here is deadly, so I might actually hit an 8 iron, which I think should make it over there. Well, it's going to get over there if I pull it really hard to the left and also hit it fast. I definitely had the distance. Shame about the swing. Oh, and this is not a nice place to be. At least I'm not chipping down that slope. This is kind of uphill, but there is going to be a lot of break after it lands. And that doesn't look too bad, you know. It doesn't look too bad. It's just going to be short, but it's a good chip and a good save in the end. It wasn't a bad place to miss, really, on the left. But shame, because I think I got the distance right. The swing was just not good enough. It was a big fast. Felt that straight away, but I did push it right as well. And that is me in a nutshell when it comes to this game. It's just, as long as I miss the tempo one way and miss the swing plane the other way, it's fine. Like, completely perfect swings are quite hard to come by. Okay, so we've got a bit of a decision to make here, because I could drive it, or I could hit a 3-wood. And I'm noticing the green, if I hit this long, it's going to be a very tough downhill putt, so I might actually 3-wood this and try and run it up the front. I think that's going to be off to the right, yeah. I think I didn't consider the slope enough that the ball was on, but the slow just didn't do any favours either. So we're going to have a shot from there. Is that a chip? That might actually be a chip. No, you know what? This is a pitch, actually. This is a very short pitch. And it's a good enough swing for it to get out. Now it needs to stop rolling. It does roll on a little bit. That's not really what I wanted. Needed to add a bit of spin, but you need to be a bit careful with those pitch shots from the rough, because if you mess up the swing, the ball doesn't go anywhere. And of course, if I added a bunch of spin, that makes it harder to hit. On this par 5. Is it going to hold the line? No, it's not. It's short. Bit unfortunate. Quite an aggressive line on the second shot with the 3-wood, and it didn't pay off in the end. So we're 3 under through the front 9. Let's see how we do on the back. With this par 4, that's definitely going to be in the fairway. Or is it? That could bounce off to the right, actually. Is it going to stay in? No, it isn't. The one hole where I say it's definitely going to be in the fairway, and of course it doesn't stay in play. That is my fault, though, not judging the distance right there. I don't really know how far this is going to go with the lie I'm in. I'm going to hit a 9. I think 9 will be fine. Good swing. It did kick off to the right from the slope. But I'm hoping this is mostly an uphill putt from here. It is going to roll off to the right, but there might not actually be too much break in this one. Tiger's quite happy with it. Yeah, there isn't too much break. Most of the break is at the start here. Has that braked enough? Yes, it has. What a putt. We are 4 under. Almost gave that a bit too much juice. But it catches the cup and it goes in. The hole 11 is a par 3. Pretty long here. It's got to be a 3-iron. Surely 5-wood is going to go flying past. 3-iron might be completely fine, really. Hopefully the wind catches it and it takes it around to where the hole is. Pin 4, very difficult here. And that's one of the best swings I've had in the round so far. And it has got the distance. I'm hoping this bounces and goes a little bit right here. And it does. That is a really good tee shot. And hopefully we can cap this hole off with a birdie. Still a tough putt. Have we got the line right? Yes, we have. Catches the hole. And we have made a really good start to this back 9 at Torrey Pines South. Tiger having a good day. Having a better day than he did at that US Open that he won. In terms of score, at least. But it's another good drive. I think, to be honest, I've done quite well with the fairways so far. Because they are quite narrow here. Yeah, I'd like to see what my fairway in regulation is at the end of this. I think a pitching wedge could actually make that. I'm on a slight downhill slope as well. I'm going to give it a bit of D-loft. Oh, well, it's definitely going to be right, so the bunker's not in play with a swing like that. It did have the distance as well. Is that going to come back to the left at all? A little bit. I mean, I missed on the good side. If I did that kind of swing to the left, that's in the bunker. So we still have a chance at the birdie. Is it going to keep turning for me? Oh, it's close. It just misses high. It's going to be a par. Yeah, shame really on the approach. Swing should have been a bit better, but it's alright. 5 under through 12. I think keeping the bogeys off the card would be an achievement here. Quite fast coming out. Yeah, I really like Tiger's swing on this. I kind of like having like different swings. I'm quite comfortable with it already. I do wish you could change your own player's drive. Like, even if you just set it to one of the other pro golfers' drives, like, that's still something. I'm going to say swings, sorry, not drives, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm actually going to lay up a little bit here. Because, you know, this is a really narrow bit of fairway, and I can't reach the green from here. It's too far. Yeah, I'm gonna properly lay up here. I'm going to try and play some smart golf. Yeah, and just as well, it's a good swing, so the next shot will be from the fairway. Hopefully it avoids this slope, though. I think I've left it on that slope. Okay, that's alright. That couldn't really be avoided unless I wanted to lay up even shorter than that, but I didn't really want to do that. So I think this is just about good for a lob wedge. Oh, it's not a good swing, though. That's going to be off to the right. Nope. Okay. Well, you know what, then? In hindsight, I actually should have laid up a little bit more, because I wanted to give myself a full wedge shot, but I actually gave myself a huge partial shot, and that did not work out for me. So this is for birdie on this par 5. If that rolls out, that's got a chance. Go on, turn left. Turn left. Oh, it's not going to reach. Good effort, but it is going to be another par. We started the back 9 with 2 birdies, but we have slowed back down to the regular pace, I think. Let's see how we finish. We've got 5 holes left. And that ball should stay in play there. Should kick to the left, and it does. So yeah, I believe on the back 9 of the playoff, Mediate started like 3 shots back or something, but he really kind of rallied on the back 9, brought it level, and I think he was actually ahead again going into the final hole of the playoff, but Tiger birdied and forced hole 19. The slow and the push is not going to help me. It's still a makeable putt from there. I would have liked to have been closer, but let's see what we can do with this one. Not too much break in this. Have we got it? No, it's going to turn away at the end. Alright, 5 under through 14. It's not been an amazing round, but it is a difficult course, and your swing really does have to be on point. I think pin 4's been quite tough as well, so this is a long par 4 here. Definitely want to be in the fairway, and we will with a swing like that. I think I've been pretty good off the tee. It's the approaches. It's the approaches that have been off for the most part. Some putts haven't really been read too well. On 1-3-4, the ball breaks quite hard, even if the grid line is going quite slow. And again, this is a tough pin. Look at that. It's right at the top. Well, I think 8-iron will be okay. That's a big fast. I felt that straight away. It's going to be off to the left, I'm afraid. At least it should be an uphill shot. So, shouldn't be in any danger of a bogey here as long as I judge this distance right. A chip out of the light rough. It has got a chance. Again, it's not quite going to reach the hole. I'm always conscious of hitting those chips out of the rough too hard and having it roll a lot past the hole. But at least we're leaving ourselves with, you know, easy par putts. So hole 16, a little bit between clubs. I mean, 3-iron will make the green. It won't leave me with an easy putt, though. Let's go for this. Let's go for a 5-wood. Gonna call it. Well, it's not going to be closer. It's going to be off to the right. I did not swing that fast enough there. Yeah, it's going to come back to the left a little bit, but we are going to be left with a lengthy putt. Tiger's not sure. Not sure what to think of that one. Pretty good on power. I don't think that's quite going to turn enough, though. It's pretty close. It is pretty close. But we're going to have to settle for another par. Just a steady round. 5 birdies, everything else pars. We've had a few more chances of birdies, but I think a lot of this has kind of been scrambling from around the green. And here we have another pretty short par 4. If we can hit the fairway, and I'm pretty sure we will again. I think it's because, like, I've hit so many fairways, I would like my score to be lower than it is. Especially when the fairways here are relatively narrow, you know, compared to a lot of courses out there. So here we only have a lob wedge, or a sand wedge. It's a bit between, but I'm actually going to hit a lob wedge. I think that'll reach. Again, it's not a great swing. I think the tempo's fine there, but the swing plane has really pushed that out to the left. And, I mean, we're not far away, but I think I'm going to be battling a slope here. Yeah, big left to right part. Should slow down and start turning more. Oh, it's so close. It's missed on the high side. I just can't get to grips with these greens. Missed a lot of putts. But let's see how we do on the last. This is the par 5, where it all happened in round 4. Let's see if we can at least match Tiger's birdie then. Same pin. Well, we might be in the same position as him if that goes any more left. I think we could be. We could be in the bunker that Tiger was in. I think he was, right? He was bunker and then rough, and then he hit the rough approach pretty close for the birdie. Well, there you go. We are going to be hitting out of this bunker, which means sadly this isn't reachable now. So I'm going to have to dial this back. Is it reachable? I mean, no, I don't think it is. I think we're waterbound if I go for that. So I'm actually going to lay up completely. I'm going to put this on the left side of the water just as well, because that was a pretty bad swing. And this should leave me with a pitch shot to this pin. Still has to be pretty accurate. Again, it's a tough pin. And the slow should help me out, to be honest, because that's staying left. It's pretty close. Can we finish this round with a birdie for a 6 under? Yes, we can. We get it in. We do match Tiger's birdie on the last, on hole 18. I don't remember the pin being there in the 2008 US Open. Wasn't it on the right at the front? Well, I guess, you know, it's been 12 years. Or no, it's been 14 years. No, I'm losing track of time. But yep, there you go, guys. That is Torrey Pines South, officially added to the game, along with Torrey Pines North, which I may give that one a go as well with John Rahm. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more from me. And until the next video, thanks very much for watching. See you next time.